Hello, my name is Aaron Colgan Snyder. I'm a home care supervisor at Somerville Cambridge Elder Services. At Elder Services, we aim to keep elders at home and prevent nursing home placement. In order to do that, we need funding from the state. If question 3 is passed, our funding will get cut again. Over the last year and change, we have had a wait list for home care. We have had thousands of elders across the state have to wait for needed services. If question 3 is passed, then that wait list will continue. Recently, we've made progress on getting clients off the wait list, but that problem will only get worse if question 3 is passed. I'd like to share one example with you. We had a 99-year-old gentleman who was on our wait list. All he needed was 2 hours of homemaking, but he had to wait. He went down the stairs to do his laundry, he fell, he broke his hip, ended up in rehab, transferred to a nursing home. 2 months later, he passed away. This tragedy could have easily been prevented if we had been allowed to provide him services. Due to our funding, we were not able to do that. This is just one of many examples that can be a problem for elders. At Elder Services, our goal is to keep elders out of nursing homes and in the community where they belong. It's not just the right thing to do, it's the economical thing to do. We can keep elders at home for much cheaper than it costs to keep them in a nursing home. Please vote no on question 3 to support our elders in the community. Thank you.
My name is Suzanne Curry. I am the policy coordinator at Healthcare for All. I am here to urge you to vote no on question 3. Question 3 would have a significant impact on the healthcare services that are provided to Massachusetts residents. As families across the state are struggling to make ends meet and find the health care that they need for them and their families, these services are needed now more than ever. I want to tell you a few stories about folks who have called our helpline from across the state and what these services mean to them. A 32-year-old man who has cerebral palsy needs a personal care assistant, which is provided through Mass Health, to help him bathe, feed, and also to just help him with day-to-day living so that he can stay as independent as possible in his own community. Camilla called us after being uninsured for several years. Her whole family was uninsured. And now her and her husband have Commonwealth Care and her son has Mass Health. That meant so much to her because her son had speech problems. At the age of 5, he wasn't speaking. So now she's able to get the care that she needs for her son. He can go see a specialist to deal with his speech problems. Last but not least, we've also already seen devastating impacts of cuts in the Mass Health dental program. For instance, Julie called the helpline very recently to get help for her son who is disabled and who needs to get new dentures. He's not able to get this care right now because of some of the cuts that were made. Without the revenue that's brought in from from the sales tax, question 3 would have a devastating impact and make these cuts even worse. I urge you to vote no on question 3 on November 2nd to make sure that Massachusetts residents continue to get the health care that they need. Thank you.
Hi, Somerville. My name is Danny McLaughlin. I'm a lifelong resident, co-founder of Save Our Somerville, and an employee at the Center of Teen Empowerment. I work with Somerville kids on a daily basis, improving on issues that they find daunting in the community and pressing issues that are happening affecting youth in the community. Question 3 will cut my job. 10% of the state's budget comes from the state sales tax. Without the state sales tax, that meager 6% that pays for programs like Teen Empowerment, that pays for programs that give us quality teachers, that pays for our police department, that pays for our firemen. We need to pay these people. This is the backbone of our society. We can't have them be broke. We need to support them, and you need to vote no on question 3. There's no other option. It's no on question 3.
So, hello, my name is Melissa McQuinney. I'm the Advocacy Director at Community Action Agency of Somerville. We are the anti-poverty agency in Somerville, and what we do all day long is help out low-income people who sometimes are low-income, not through any fault of their own, but because of things like the savage economy we are all experiencing right now. There are anti-poverty agencies in many towns around Greater Boston. There may be one near you. And what we do is help people by providing them with services of various kinds. We help them keep their housing, we help them find food, we help them find jobs, we help them find education and childcare. All sorts of things that we believe people should have in their lives, and we make that happen for them. We have one very recent client whose name I won't use, a single mother of 2 children. She had domestic violence in her life and was able to escape from that, but found herself obviously in a very precarious position, being a single mother with no house and no job. So we were able to find her an affordable home in pretty short order. Things fell into place. They don't always fall so easily, but they did in this circumstance, and so we were very happy to do that. But then she needed to find a way to pay her rent, obviously, as everybody needs to pay for their housing costs in some way. And we found her, we got her into a workforce development program that we were running in conjunction with SCALE, an adult education center in Somerville. She got through our program with flying colors. Her children were in child care at the time, and so were able to be well taken care of. And she left our program, went directly into a certified nurse's assistance program, passed that with flying colors, and now has just found herself a job. She started the first week she started 15 hours a week, and they liked her so much, and her skills were so good, and her sense of responsibility and professionalism were so good that they have now offered her a full-time job. So she will be fine, able to pay her rent. None of this would have happened without state funding. We need funding all the way along to have people to teach the courses in our workforce development program. We need advocates to be able to provide housing help. We need child care vouchers and child care staff. We need somebody to run the Certified Nurses Assistance Program. All of these things require state funding and federal funding in order to run them. Nobody needs help until they need help, and then when they need it desperately. And that is when taxes come in, and that is one of the reasons why we are asking you to please vote no on question 3. It would dramatically cut the income to the state and would allow us no opportunity to be able to help people who will then go on to succeed themselves. Thank you so much.